Have you ever wondered why you make your most stupid decisions at night? There's actually a logical reason for this, which is that your brain is literally lying to you because the part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, the PFC, which is responsible for logical thinking, rational thinking, self monitoring, and also impulse control, also is the most energy demand part of your brain as well. Which means that when you are tired, when you have a lack of energy, that part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, will literally degrade. Like it will literally almost shut down, which means that you're pretty much just going on autopilot. But the thing is that you think, like the reason you make those such a bad decisions is that you have no self monitoring, which is a huge part of this because you will not understand that you will make a bad decision before like the day after you've made it, because it's just then that your prefrontal cortex is at its peak because after a good night of sleep you will then have more energy and your prefrontal cortex will work better, and that's when you'll know and actually realize, oh shit, I fucked up that night. And it's very logical, and because you can probably relate to that, there's very few times when after you've woken up from a good night of sleep, you actually fuck up somewhere. Like the very few cases, and you can also relate to that. Like I'm not going on parties and stuff, and I that's just something that I've not done. If you've gone on a lot of parties yourself, you can probably relate to that. Um, Being tired and also having alcohol in your system, if you have alcohol, if you're drinking alcohol, is a pretty bad combination when it comes to rational decision making and actually making good decisions. And it's a pretty good formula for making bad decisions. Uh, and that's why you can probably relate to that. You make your worst mistakes at night. That's when you make your worst and stupidest mistakes. And that is also when I made my most stupidest mistakes. Probably like because I don't drink. They're probably not as bad as they could have been if I combine alcohol with like sleep deprivation. But they're still pretty they still can be bad if you just don't sleep or if you're just tired. It's just a reason why we sleep. So pretty much the moral of the story here: go to bed on time. That's it.